I think you put it on sport and then you turn off the traction control, left foot on the brake. That's it. Okay. There's no way we're gonna continue with this looking. Yeah! Now that's how you get out of a tank, guys, because today we have a tank. And yeah, otherwise, welcome to the channel. This is Sibua, and I appreciate that you're here with me today. Look, this is one of the 3 variants that you can get right now on the Tank 300. I keep saying tank because I love that name, the way it sounds. Hey, look, you get the Super Lux, you get the Ultra Lux, and then you get the Ultra Lux hybrid electric vehicle. This is what we have today, the HEV, which means when it comes to power and everything else, it's the top spec. But when it comes to the spec, passive and some active safety specs, I don't think it's the top spec. I think the Ultra Lux is the top spec, but we can talk about that some other day, because today we're talking about gravel. We're about to take this thing on gravel for the first time together, and I'm so excited because you can see this thing looks rugged. This thing looks ready for the gravel, and I'm ready as well to do that. Otherwise, on the 3, you'll see that they all have 2-liter turbocharged engines, but hey, the engine that is in here is different to the other 2, because in this HEV one, you get one that is also paired to the electric motor. You'll see as well that the others are coming with the 8-speed ZF gearboxes, but in here you get the 9 hybrid automatic transmission. In terms of the mechanical of how that works and so on, we can discuss it some other day. But hey, that's what we have in here. And yeah, this thing is powerful, guys. 255 kilowatts, 648 newton meters of torque. And when you're looking at the other 2, 162 kilowatts, 380 newton meters of torque, those are still pretty much respectable. I mean, those numbers are not small by any means, and we're going to experience that together. Without further ado, let's just talk now as we are hitting the road. Let's go. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Let's jump in, and yep. Whew. It's on right now, and yeah. Because this is an HEV, of course, it starts in EV mode, and you will notice that it doesn't make any noise whatsoever. Even if I start moving right now, it is just quiet. And it can do quite a distance just on HEV, but it's not going to be like enough for you to say you're going to save like fuel and so on, because you can see right now, I'm averaging, what, 12.6? I haven't been a good boy. And that's because, guys, I said this thing is powerful, and I mean it's powerful. Right now, in fact, let me show you. You can actually launch this thing. I think you put it on sport, and then you turn off the traction control, left foot on the brake, and then down. That's it! Woo! The second gear is like kicking. And that's our 100. Whew. Whew. Yeah, you know, that 648 newton meters, I can't really say that you feel all of it, but I can tell you right now that this thing is actually quite quick. As heavy as it looks, it is quite quick. And yeah, once you put it on sport, it does open up. Funny enough, when it's on normal mode, it doesn't necessarily give you all that power. I think for some reason it cuts some power, as much as it's assisted by the electric motor and so on, because you can feel when you're pulling it sometimes that there's that that comes from the electric motor. and I think that helps a lot, because I'll just take the kilowatts that are coming or being contributed by the electric motor, because they are quite a lot. I mean, the Newton meters, I think it's more than 200. I'll just confirm, I'll put it on the screen, but that's the thing, it's helping a lot that it has that electric motor. And yeah, let's just see how it does now. I do get some bit of rattling already. I don't know if it's in here. Where is that coming from? You know, I hate rattling. You know, I don't like rattling. And you saw that the car is still pretty much clean. So this is the first time we are taking it here. Let me see, because I can just say off-road mode, and so that the screen can give us some yeah, let's see how it goes. It's on sport now. Maybe I should put it on let's see, suitable for snow mode, sand mode, suitable for driving in dry soft roads such as desert conditions, and so on and so on. Sand, mud, eco. Guys, I'm gonna put it on normal. I don't think all these things matter right now, because this thing is a permanent four-wheel drive. You'll see AWD. It's either you put it on permanent four-wheel drive or you take it to low range in 4L. I've seen that the other two, I think they do have the 2H and 4H, but those who know can confirm, because I haven't confirmed that. But for now, let's hit it. Let's see how it goes. I've had some rattling. I don't know where that is coming from, and I am getting worried because I might judge it unfairly based on something. I'll check it on the road. Let's see now how it goes. This road as well, I do know it, and I hope it's not as bad. What is that is rattling? I already feel it. Okay. When it comes to these cars, you know very well that you get a lot of, you know, okay, I think it's the seat belt at the back. Let me see. Guys, this rattling, I don't know where it's coming from. Let me stop a bit and just check it out if there's anything in there. I don't know what is in there. So guys, let me just check all these doors and see if there is absolutely nothing in there, because I don't know. Doesn't sound like, it doesn't really sound like there's nothing in here. So what's, could it be this? Here at the back, I do have some gear in here, but I don't think it's gonna be rattling like this. Let me put this thing here. Okay, now we are hitting the road. Whatever is rattling, it's not gonna be on us, I think, because, okay, let's see how it does it go. Okay. This thing is quick, guys. I think it is this draft box that is rattling, so I'll discount that for now and listen to everything else. So suspension wise, no, but I don't like this. I can take it, this suspension can take it. No, there's no way we're gonna continue with this rattling. There's no way. Something is not right here. Is it this thing? Can I remove it? Guys, I don't know. It has, I think it's this thing. Let me hold it and see how it goes. Put your foot down, a little bit of slip, and I think it is this thing, and I can't remove it now. This thing is disturbing the whole trip. But this thing is quick, guys. This thing is quick, and yeah, unfortunately this thing here on the, what is this color? This box here, I don't know. I don't even know what to say, because right now it's really disturbing me. I can't focus. I can't focus, guys. I need to find a way to remove this thing. Let me stop and see how I can deal with this thing, because I'm not gonna judge this car fairly just because of this plastic. Let me see what's happening. Man. Guys, I don't know what I can do. I don't like this, because I'm not gonna be comfortable now on the road. Let me try again, because now I pushed it back. I'll put this thing here, maybe it will balance it. Okay, let's try again and see what's what. GWM, please, if there's a way to fix this, let's do it. Is it better now? I think it's better. Yes, it is better. It is much better. But can you see how quickly this thing can get to 100? I didn't even get there though. But yeah, I was saying suspension, it's independent in front and at the rear as well. And yeah, you know, it has some, to me it has that P-Series feeling, kind of. Yeah, you know, it was not that comfortable in the P-Series, but the thing is, in the P-Series, no, even on the road I wasn't really feeling comfortable. So in here it is giving comfort, especially on the road, as much as it's on, it's a little bit firmer actually, the way it feels on the road. But when you're now on gravel like this, can I say it's the most comfortable suspension? No, it hits quite hard. Yes, I can live with it, but it hits a little bit harder than I thought it would actually, because this is a leather frame chassis, and yeah, when it comes to that, you do expect it to be a little bit on the rough side, especially on the road, because the competitors in here, we are talking your XUV 700, why am I saying XUV 700? Scorpio N, we're talking the MUX, we're talking what, Fortuner Everest. And I have to say, I was driving the Everest just a while back, and it was probably, the Platinum, it was probably the best that I've done on gravel at the time. So I thought now we're going to topple it, but I don't think we're going to be doing that, because I'm not feeling like, yeah, in terms of composure and everything else, there's agility in this suspension. I can feel that it can bend, it can go up and down. When it comes down, like from a high bump, it doesn't make you feel like you're losing control whatsoever. But at the same time, when you are listening to the, like when you're feeling the imperfections on the road, you can feel for sure that actually, you know what, it's a little bit on the firmer side. And the way the body is shaking right now, I do feel that it's a little bit not as like rigid as I felt in the Everest. And that's just one thing that I think, yeah, it shows where the price difference comes from in that sense. But otherwise, when you're on the road like this, I don't think it's something that you can say, you know what, I'll never do this again because I'm damaging the car, because this car is made for this. It's supposed to be doing this. Just that this thing has bothered me so much. Even my mind right now is not in, like, I'm not clear, because it's bothering me. And now I think this one is also coming into the party in terms of that. So yeah, let me just quiet down a bit and just listen to the car. Okay, this is okay. I do get some rattles. Look, for some reason the H6 GT AWD felt much better than I'm feeling right now. Not that this is worse, because if I was to compare it to another leather frame chassis, which is the P-Series, I'd say I'm better in here. Off-road, on-road, it doesn't matter. I'm better in here, that's for sure. But does it now feel like the same way that I felt in the H6 GT? No, it doesn't. As a matter of fact, I think it reminds me a lot of the Scorpio N right now in terms of how it feels, and I expected to feel the same way that I felt with the Everest. Maybe I was just bothered by this whole rattling thing on this thing because it doesn't help me right now. But otherwise, when you're out here, I think it does hold its fort. It holds its fort. Hey, English, whatever they say. But I think it does. Just that, yeah, I can feel that, you know, you need to be a tiny bit careful compared to when you are in the Everest, for example. You need to at least consider that, you know, you are not in, how can I put it, a car that for me, it's as agile as I felt in the Everest. So when you're doing this, or when the sand is taking you to the left or to the right, you do get a sense that you need to bring it back a bit and hold on to it. So you really need the traction control, even with this AWD system in here. So that's just one thing for me that I think that rattling probably just turned me off. But otherwise, it can take up the bumps. It can take up the bumps, and yeah, it's quick. It is quick. From that perspective, you can't run away from that. And one thing that you'll notice is that because it's a hybrid, when I leave the accelerator, it starts this regen kind of thing that it does to put the power, or should I say, yeah, power into the battery. So that's just one thing that it does, and I like that. I put it on, like, because it has, I think, low, medium and high in terms of that regeneration kind of a thing. So I put it on high just so that it can regenerate. Yeah, let me just stop here and show you outside. Can I say I'm very happy about what just happened? I'm not sure. I can't really say I'm happy about it, but I see what they were doing. I think as well, because I haven't done like some hardcore off-roading and so on, I've heard that it can do much better, especially when you're not driving fast and so on. But otherwise, yeah, this is the tank on gravel. You'll tell me what you think. I think I was bothered by that thing that was rattling there just by, this is a glove box, right? It's whatever you call that thing. My mind is not even on that right now. But hey, this was the Tank 300 on gravel, and I think for what GWM has tried to do with this being an adventure vehicle, you can get a lot from it. And yeah, I think if they can fix the stuff that is rattling right now, because those are moving parts, I understand why they are rattling like that. It can just bother you a bit when you're on gravel, but I think if you take it on gravel more often than not, it's not gonna fall apart. So without further ado, that's us on gravel today. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Till the next one, I'm probably gonna tell you about living with it in the next video. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I am out.